Hey guys, I'm Janton Occasion, and today we're playing Down with the Ship. This is a sponsored video, just want to get that out of the way. But, you know, all my opinions are my own and all the usual disclaimers, like, you get it, you get the idea by now. You've been on YouTube before, but I was asked if I want to give this a go by, is actually the developers of Gladius and Zephon that I've played a bunch on this channel. They are helping publish this game that is made by a solo dev, going by Iron Anchor Games. So they're helping to publish this game, and they asked if I wanted to give it a go to, you know, get the word out. And yeah, I do, because this was actually for about a week last year, when I could first get hold of this demo. This was my PC is rendering a video. I don't want to stress it out by trying to play anything too, you know, heavy duty. I'll just play like a little indie, and this was the indie that I was playing for about a week. So I put about 7 hours into this game before I got that email to say, hey, do you want to give this a go? But yeah, absolutely. So anyway, this is basically Backpack Hero, but spaceships, which honestly I think is probably the best application of those mechanics, because it just makes total sense to have this sort of modular spaceship that you can fill with, you know, little pieces that are going to synergize and stuff. So we're going to be playing as Admiral Thorn, a sharpshooter here. There's a bunch of other characters that will be available in the full version, which I think they're planning on having it out in a couple of months actually from now, but you know, we'll see. But for now, Steam Next Fest is coming up, so they're just trying to build some hype. So there's a link in the description to the Steam page, which I always find weird because I'm never logged in to my Steam page in a browser, so I always just look it up on Steam. But don't do that. Click on the link and then just go on Steam afterwards if you want. But, like, you know, let them know that I sent you, basically. But anyway, so we're going to play as this guy. So one mechanic that got added fairly recently is trinkets. So these will give additional modifiers at the start of your game. You can buy those in here. So this is new, but we'll get to the core gameplay. But just know that I have some little modifiers going. So if your first run doesn't seem to resemble my first run, it could be because I'm getting these little bonuses. You'll get the money from runs that you can then spend on those trinkets. So again, there'll be a billion more when the full release comes along. Anyway, let's begin the game. So this is it's an auto battler essentially, and it's like it matches you against other players, or if there aren't other players available who have had the same amount of wins as you or whatever, then it'll match you against like a bot that you can't really tell is a bot. Like, they're pretty good, I think, at just having a bunch of random, you know, things in place. Generally, everyone's ship ends up looking like a giant, like, Cronenberg monster, so you can't really tell who's a bot and who isn't. But it all feels very seamless. I think they do a very good job of it. I'm bad at it, though. I'm bad at the game. So I added another gun here. This is another slug cannon. We have the strike optimizer here that puts up critical chance, and our, like, captain's thing, Admiral Thorn. His thing is that our projectiles gain plus 20% critical hit lifelink. So if we get a critical hit, then we'll recover some health. Fun. Also, yeah, our flight deck, if it's manned, so if the triangle item, so the triangle, you can see there's a slot to its left there, has a little triangle. So that's what it's referring to. Some items will have a triangle thing and another, you know, another thing. So, yeah, like circles. This one has circles. So it tries to keep it fairly, you know, usually a triangle is a guy, usually the circles are weapons. You know, it's pretty consistent with that. But yeah, some items you will have a guy equip it and then it'll do something to another item, and, you know, it'll chain a bunch of stuff together. So this will give us a couple of things, which we have down here. We have speed, which puts enemy accuracy down, and we also have repair, which will restore health every couple of seconds. So we've got little modifiers that we can get more and more of. So that's if it's manned, which it is with him. So cool. So a lot of synergy here. Yeah. Let's get another flight deck, because we can actually get another character. This guy is actually going to help out with weapons, which I think we can still make use of in a really silly way, because I'm pretty sure if we do that, he's buffing that weapon, but also this considers itself manned because he's in the right position. So there you go. Now this is manned. He is giving this additional firepower each turn, and for every so that little icon, that's a little like astronaut's helmet you see right over there. You see that? That's your crewman. All right, that's what it is. That's a little cosmonaut or something. That's all that's trying to be. So you gain extra bullets for each of that. Our resources down here, so these will be used as your ship starts doing stuff. As your guns start firing, it'll use up ammunition. You'll have certain things that'll put up ammunition, some that'll put it down. Yeah, and also you'll just have your stock of ammo. The higher the stock, the more bonuses you get. So we get an extra 1% damage for each bullet. So as they start firing and lowering this number, they'll each be doing less damage per shot. So there's a bunch of stuff there. But anyway, I think you guys get it, okay? You put stuff on your ship, it affects all your resources, gives you special buffs or debuffs, and yeah, every few seconds they activate, which will then help you fight the enemy ship. So pretty straightforward. But we just have a bit of cash, so I'm going to get this as well. The fighter wing is actually pretty great, because that will actually buff... You know, I can leave you there, actually. That will actually buff damage by 1 for everything, and it gains us a little bit more HP. Every time you put down, you know, new slots, basically, you know, new bits of hull, they will all have their own modifiers, but they'll always put up health and armor and things like that. But yeah, health is the bare minimum. They will be putting up your health. Right, I think we're good.
Let's bring our people hope.
Now let's see how we do. Also, I just realised that I hadn't put my my other cockpit back in. My bad. Look, I'm talking to you guys. I can't help it. So yeah, this is a real player then. That is a real player, and they are kicking the crap out of me by the looks of it.
You should have surrendered.
We should have surrendered. You're right. You're right. Well, we did terribly. If we had that other cockpit, we definitely would have won. Definitely. Probably not, but definitely. Okay, so I don't mind this run being an absolute catastrophe. I really don't. It doesn't matter at this point. Let's see. Let's put you here, and then I can put you there. There we go. Does it make any sense that that stuff is positioned there? No, of course not. Does that matter? No, of course not. Here we go. This is what we want. Synthesizer. So this is really fun. You can change modes on this by rotating. You press R to rotate, and as you rotate it, you can see it does different resources, which is really fun. So you do those 3 resources, or if it's in that direction, that's your shields. That's your armor. Sorry. So that'll put up your armor, which is like temporary hit points, basically. But also, oh, it doesn't say specifically. I'm pretty sure armor is also interesting because it actually is a damage reduction, as well as just taking the damage. So I think projectiles are weak against armor, but other weapons aren't. So the different like damage types do actually sort of change how you want to build out your boys. So I think I'm actually going to try and keep all of these guys in, I think. This lot will be useful with this guy's ability, gain 1 bullet for each crewman on the ship. So I just want to have 1 million crew, I think is the plan. If I have 1 million crew, all these things will go way up and then our guns will do more damage. We can upgrade them as well. If we drag one on top of the other, it'll upgrade it. You just keep stacking more of the same type on top of each other. Like he's done. You can see there's a little chevron there. It's because he's upgraded that. You can do that with any component. So we can actually have a flight deck that is doubly effective. Well, sometimes double, sometimes like 1.5 times better. Like it doesn't always stack. I find space is the real economy. As in ship space, not space. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. It's because you had the janitor healing. Bloody janitor. Janitors are good at, like, the early game, because they just heal, like, 4 hit points every, like, 5 seconds or something. But there's other crewmen that do a percentage of your hull, like, every few seconds. So if you have a giant ship with loads and loads and loads of hull, you know, it'll put the health way up and up and up. If you're getting percentage, you're going to be healing, like, 20, 30, you know, every few seconds. So it can get really, yeah, it can get real fancy. This could be fun. When an item activates, there's a 10% chance to summon a lightning strike for 10 damage. I like that. I like that a lot. We can only pick one of these items, by the way. We get a special item after, I think, is it on the 3rd run or something? Now, let's see. So we still have 0 wins, which is very sad. So you can see our health down here, by the way. Every time we lose a health. You know, we lose a life there. And this is the number of wins. If we reach 10, then we won. So far, we're doing a bad job. Mining drill might be fun.
I'm not used to sitting still.
And that'll add mineral items to the shop. So that's a nice thing with this game as well. Depending on the items that you have on your ship, it'll change the items that you get in the store. So they'll, you know, you can sort of change how the store behaves to give you more things that'll push like a specific tactic, which I really enjoy. So we'll gain more power, which is a chance to deflect projectiles if that's high. So that might be nice, you know. This is also pretty good, though. So you get a split chance. I don't think it halves the damage, so I think you basically have a 20% chance to shoot 2 shots, which is pretty cool. And that'll put, I don't know, helmet items right to the shop. I don't know what item that is. God, I am tempted. Extra crit chance, which would actually go well with our lifelink thing, actually. So I think I might do that. This hurls saw blades. It's just fun. Item upgrade scaling increased by 35%. So every time we upgrade something, we'll get additional power out of it, which is kind of cool. But I think I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to go with this. If I put it there, it'll affect both of those weapons. And now we're in the actual shop. Let's upgrade you. And shall I get some crew in? Would be nice to get this as well. Ooh, this we can place all of our flight decks on. So you can have multiple decks powered by the same guy. You can just have him surrounded by computers. So that works out quite nicely. So now we're getting a bunch of extra speed, which is good. Oh, that's for every guy on top. So actually, I was thinking it was these, but no, it's actually guys. So we'll put more crew on here. He can't buff anything from there, but he can if I do that. So that's put up the charge rate of this, which is nice. He can buff weapons as well, which maybe he could do better, but... Oh, and if you right-click, you can lock people in, by the way. And you can see the icons in the top to show what sort of item it is as well. So this one... Oh, that will buff damage even more. Yeah, I think I'll grab that too. I think we might move the flight deck up. So we can have that here. We have to shimmy some things around. We can just push them both up, I think. Yeah, this should work. That should work. So we're going to do that. We do get a free reroll, so I may as well reroll, see if there's anything useful. Do kind of want this, because, you know, look at it. Yeah, I'm going to take that. So you can see all the flames and stuff sort of show the rarity, which is nice. I think if we have this down... I wonder if we put that there, we get the +1 damage from the flight deck and the +1.5 damage from that. If we have that overlapping both, do we get both bonuses? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have no idea, but I think it's probably worth finding out, isn't it? So we're going to try that. This is also really useful, though, because it gives you extra all of these resources.
This is our moment.
So I'm going to lock that too. Are we going to be able to afford all that next turn? Probably not. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I can change the speed, by the way. I've got on 2x speed for now. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. This guy's got a Titan core. Gains him extra health. Which is why we aren't really doing much damage to him just yet. Yeah, I think we're dead again. Although... we somehow defeated him.
Only a coin flip away from defeat.
Wow. Okay, I'm not sure how we suddenly killed him there. But that's nice. That's nice. We got our first win. I love the, like, destruction on the ship as well. It looks really good. We have another one of these that's cheaper. So sometimes they'll be on sale, you see. Sometimes they'll be on sale. Which is cool. Let's put you here. You won't be able to hit every item, but I could just do that. And then this. So let's see. So that's 14 damage. That's okay. So we are getting the bonus from that, I think. Extra 13%. Yes, we are. And so I think we are getting the damage bonus from both of those things, which is pretty cool. I quite like that. We could move this around a little bit more, you know. There we go. But there's usually a panel here. You can dump stuff down the bottom if you need to. So if I do that, and then this, how much damage now? 14.1. I'm not sure that went up any higher. I think you only get the bonus of this once. So actually, yeah, I want to make sure that I'm not wasting that. And then I can put that up again, put that there, so now you're giving the bonus of both of those things. Or... okay, yeah, you can see there's only one pip on top of it, so you can get the bonus of that once. Just wanted to check. Got to make sure these things, you know. I don't want to miss a trick. We have another pilot, which I suppose we can put here. And yeah, that gives us more... How do I look beneath it? No way I can look beneath this, so I can just look at the hull. I think there probably is. Oh, there we go. You hold Alt. If you hold Alt, it hides everything, so you just look at your hull. That's useful. That's useful to know too. I hadn't found that before. So now we have loads of those extra speed. So enemy accuracy is being reduced by 4 for each of these. So we're really slowing the enemy down, which is really nice. When you get to 10 of these, we cloak for 5 seconds, which is hilarious. Right, let's get this one for the extra resources. I'll just dump that there. And I think we'll try and put the flight deck down over here, pointing at him. Next. And what was this one? Ship hit by projectile, chance to get armor. So if we do get hit, we could get some armor. Also, some shields as well. That might be worth having. Let's lock that in as well, and we'll re-roll. Definitely want one of these. I want to upgrade that again. And that's just useful again. That gives us some resistances, which would be useful. I don't really know what True Strike is. I don't really know what that is. So I'm just going to ignore that for now. Or maybe not. I could buff both of those. Alright, we're going to jump into the next turn. Hopefully we won't die some more. And we'll see how this goes. Okay, we're winning at the moment, but yep, okay, we're getting there. I think the extra speed is really helping us. I feel like they were missing us a lot there. So, phew. Good for us. So you can see at the end of the matches there, we locked everything, and I also want him too. So we're getting everything. We're getting all the things, apparently. Let's get this.
I was going to suggest that.
Good, good. One thing I can do is actually put our flight decks here, and then I can fit more guys on this, giving us more speed. And then I can put this here to buff our... I said +1 damage, which is great. But yeah, the accuracy is nice and high in these, but the crit chance is 44%. So these could give us a bunch of healing, which is really nice. This could be really good, you know. I actually quite like this build. It seems to be going well. Let's get these guys locked in. I mean, that would be nice. But we're going to be able to get that up to 8, which is amazing. That is the same piece as this. We are going to just fill our corridors with crewmen. And it's going to give us loads and loads of speed. So we can just keep cloaking. In fact, if we get to 10, it means the enemy won't be able to shoot at us for the first 5 seconds. So I don't think enemy weapons charge when you're cloaked. Or they do and then they shoot and then they miss, in which case if we're at 10, anything that takes longer than 5 seconds to shoot might shoot at us when we've decloaked. So it might actually be pretty bad to put this up too much. Which is a little scary. Little scary. Dunno. So maybe we just want to put that up to like 9 and then call it a day. I don't know. But anyway, let's... oh, and that gives us more fuel, which gives us debuff resistance. They can't slow us down. We do have weight. Something did weight us down. So the more of this you have, the slower you get. For every 10 hull tiles above 20, you gain 1. Okay, that's probably it. We've got a lot of hull. So I do like that as well. Like if you just try and spam as much health as possible, eventually everything becomes a bit slow, which I think is quite cool. Yeah, I think we'll let that one go and we'll focus on all this stuff. Yeah, let's bring our people home. Whatever that means. Alright, last Genesis. Let's do this.
Felt the heat from that one.
Wow. Wow, we just, like, obliterated him. Nice. This is going really well. Have I actually got a good build for once? I'm usually rubbish at this game. Usually those first few, fights are usually how it goes. Ooh, this is good. This is good. So we get extra rounds. So you can put these onto weapons. Or there's a bit of equipment that's quite big. You can put that in the middle of it. And it grants it to all of your weapons. But I think that could be really good. So damage a second, 3.9. That's 6.5 damage a second. So that shoots a lot more, huh? Actually, that shoots quicker. Oh, that shoots 3 at once. Okay, I see. Yeah. I wish I could see, like, rate of fire. Yeah, I wish I had, like, a rate of fire reading. I mean, 3 every second, 7 seconds is going to be more than 4. Than, like, 1 every 4, so that's fine. So I'll give it to you. And we can actually give him a bunch of different ammo types, can we? Unless you can only give him 1, but it just gives you multiple opportunities. But anyway, extra damage. Hilarious. That will gain us more weight, though. These big shells, these heavy rounds. But that's pretty cool, though. I like that. Now, let's put... Oh, let's put another one of these out. We have the weirdest looking ship. I love it. I think it's great. There's a janitor. So, yeah, restore health every 6.75 seconds. So, chance to remove 8% of debuffs on the ship as well, which is pretty handy. That, I think, is the big one that's really handy. Because, actually, it means you have a chance to get rid of the weight, I think. That weight debuff. So, there's another weapon here. There's a railgun. This is another, like, bullet firing thing, but it does also cost some power. And I don't want to have power down too much, because that 5% deflection is quite nice. Tied with the big chance of, you know, avoiding enemies. What's this one? Extra life link. Okay, that's pretty huge. And 100% chance to inflict fire on hit. So that's really nice too. So the flames, basically every second, you take the damage of however many flames there are, right? However much fire there is. And then the fire goes down by 1. So if you start stacking that up quite high, it going down by 1 each second is not going to limit the damage all that much. So you can be doing 50 damage a second if you stack a bunch of flames on. This actually does flames. This just shoots enemies with fire. Although actually it says fires flames, but I'm not sure if it starts fire, weirdly. But it does shoot 5 times, so that with this in it, pretty handy. So I might set up a little flame thing. That will cost a bunch of fuel though. But then I could also grab that as well. Alright, are we grabbing all the things? Lifelink would be really useful for this one. Just to get some extra health out. It would be best on this, but at the moment we're just doing so much damage with it. I don't really want to change that. But yeah, extra lifelink would be good. There's a lot of good stuff here. There really is. Cool. Alright, next one. Now, please keep winning. I am worried that our damage is going to start dropping down a bit. Because yeah, look at the amount of weapons this guy's got. Although, it looks like he's going to run out of shots quite soon. So if we can weather this... Ooh. We won. We won. I'm amazed he was able to keep up that many weapons firing. That's crazy. He still had loads of ammo, even though it was supposed to be going down quite quickly. Okay, so... this is also nice. This will buff damage. In that case... Let's move all the things again. Let's move... move that there. Go up there. We'll have a hole in our hull, but that doesn't matter. How much damage does that do now? 23.5. Now let's put that there. Let's get another one in here. And then, I think... you know what? Yeah, let's have our officer over here. I don't know why we aren't buffing that instead. Did that work? Oh, it's every 4.5 seconds. It's an extra 10% damage. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's going to be great, though. He's also giving us more ammo for everyone on the ship, so that's cool. Let's get the flames in. We're not going to get the extra crit chance on that, but we can make it very likely to set things on fire. And I think we mark this down so we can gain more fuel, because we will be losing fuel as this is firing. But this being able to do a burst of 5, possibly starting a fire on its own volition, and then also doing fire here as well. Yeah, we might be putting 10 fire on an enemy, so they'll be taking like 10 damage a second, which would be nice. Well, 10, then 9, then 7, but then we shoot again, and, you know, should be fine. Probably. We get a free reroll, so let's do that too. That only to feed it items. Could get another flight deck. That would put us up to 9 speed. I kind of want to know what happens there. That can stun enemy ships. An extra 25% damage. I mean, extra 45% damage. Let's give it to that, maybe. Ooh, although that also just gives it big damage. I do like the lifelink, though. I really want the item that lets you give like ammo effects to everything, because that would be amazing. Just have all of our weapons have lifelink. That'd be so good. Or have all of our weapons start a fire. That I think would be pretty wild. Or all of our weapons do an extra 40 damage. That's 40% damage. That's pretty great too. But I think all of them starting a fire would actually add up more than that 40%. Because if all your weapons are doing fire, then it's still only going down 1 a second. So like it's still big. Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna keep that. I might buy it and just throw it down here and not even equip it, and just we hold out for the pod, you know, that lets you equip everything. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Unless these actually just override that effect, in which case that's pointless. This is actually like a proper ship, so I feel like this must be a bot. They have 700 health? Are you kidding me? Okay, well we are winning. So if the battle lasts too long, a solar flare starts and starts just blasting everything with damage. Solar flare has started. Although it looks like we're in the lead. We're okay. Maybe? No? Did we? Did we not? Did we go down first? We got defeated. Damn it. We were so close. We did 956 damage. We restored 615 health. Man, I can't believe that. I can't. We even had him stunned for a like, my god. My god. We did great. I'm so gutted that we lost that. But that's the thing. Sometimes you can just outlast your opponent. So, like, solar flare will just finish them off. It's pretty wild. Well okay, let's get you there as well. So I have a little bit more ammo. That's going to be going up over time. Barely. But it will. That'll gain us more fuel. This will gain us more fuel. Do that. And let's get that going too. So we'll start on 10 speed. And we'll see how that goes. Got a bit of extra cash. We do get a free reroll, but of course if we reroll with these occupying it, then that's not going to be as good. Let's just shove that on there. We're going to put a stun on you. Maybe they should have gone with the lifelink. I don't know. What's this one? Items charge faster. Ooh, yes please. And we gain a bunch of stuff if the triangle item. Okay, we want that. We want that. This one, auto cannon array. That's pretty cool. That's kind of fun. The charge rate goes up by 7% every time it fires. Cooldown 6 seconds. That can get pretty quick. This I haven't seen before, apparently. The Cauldron Power Crystals. Item upgrade scaling increased. Oh, it's that one. Didn't we already look at that one? Is that slightly different from the previous one we looked at? I don't know. Apparently. Apparently. Huh. What did these one do? It adds accuracy, isn't it? And crit chance. Okay, so we do want more of those, because we want to keep putting up crit chance, because we want lifelink to keep happening. Because, yeah, it's basically like half our shots now. Well, not for you, unfortunately, because that's only buffing those two. Although... I don't really know what that flight deck is doing there anymore. That seems a wee bit unusual. But now that's powered, so that's really good. And then if I put you here, you're buffing that, you're still buffing that, you're still buffing that. Okay, good. We just made that way better. Oh, we lose 1 damage, though. We will lose 1 damage. But I think that's okay. Because really, that's just about starting a fire. Okay. That's all great. I mean, I do love the look of that, though. I do love the look of that, but I think we're good with the weapons we have. Because, yeah, I want to make sure they're powered. You know?
Full speed ahead.
Okay. Taylock. Come here, you. Oh, he's got a load of plumbing. So there's a bunch of, like, plumbing things that'll, like, trigger when they've taken a certain amount of damage. They can be very powerful. Ooh, oh, wow, we got him. We got him. That was messy. I wasn't quite sure what was happening there. Also, I'm noticing no fire on them currently. The fire isn't stacking very well. This makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Okay, items charging faster is massive. Love that. You can move, and then we need to have someone actually man that, which means we are going to lose out on some speed, which I think is okay. We have a radar dome. That is -2 damage for all enemy weapons, which is really cool at the start of a fight. So if they've gone with a build that is just like a lot of weapons, rather than like what we've done, where we've just like, you know, buffed and buffed and buffed and buffed, that could be massive. But if they've just buffed and buffed and buffed and buffed, like losing 2 damage on each of our weapons won't really make much difference. You know, it's proportionally not a huge amount. This is quite fun. Decloaks enemy ships and steals buffs. And it removes speed from them as well. So it lets us really, really hit them. God, there's some good stuff here. We only have 16 coins to spend, though.
Something called a ship's cat aboard.
Okay, let's put that there.
We procure such a creature.
I think that's cool to have. I think that's good to have. And then a flight deck. We'll put another flight deck there. We can put you on it. Okay, what's next? I mean, we still got this ammo. I think maybe I just get rid of that now. I think we just let that go. Every 7.5 seconds, gain another speed. I'm not sure what the fire does, though. I'm not sure what that does. S. Behold S. That. Nope. That's not everything I want to look at. Oh, here we go. A is hints. Okay, heat. For every heat, items charge faster. Okay, so that's a buff. Good. I thought that was a debuff. Okay, great. And it's resistance to cold. Alright, you know what? I like that too. I like that a lot. Where the heck can I put it? Okay, I can put it here, can I? It's an awkward spot for it. It really is. But... And yeah, that's right. We have a booster jet just making us spin. This just makes us spin around wildly. It's really hard for the enemy to hit us if we're spinning around wildly. I also kind of want to have that.
Knows when to
we really need more... Ooh. Time stream shaman. What? Every 10 seconds, time dilate the enemy ship for 0.3 seconds. If it's cloaked, decloak it. Okay, so is that like a stun? It's very strange. And, oh, okay, items in front of it charge a lot faster. And we gain some lifesteal. You know what? I want a shaman. How can I say no to that? Also, another officer sounds nice. I could put him over here, bolstering that damage as well. So both of these are bolstering its damage. But yeah, that's kind of wild. Put him over here somewhere, maybe. Bolster this stuff. Oh, we don't actually have that manned. And we do need to have it manned. Alright, I'll put the chemist over here then. Sure. There's extra chance to do fire on here. You know, you might be better over there, actually. In which case, I think we might forgo 1 speed. So we can put him here. So that could be buffed. So we can get this one, firepower. Projectiles are going to gain 6% extra damage for each firepower, which is amazing. Radar. Okay, critical hits are going to deal 200% damage. I think they do that anyway. Extra accuracy and crit chance for each of these. Cool. Okay, and then bio rounds, more lifelink, so we get 10% extra lifelink as well. Man, okay, I love this build. This is looking really good. This is looking really good. Right, okay. We still have 2 lives left. We need 5 more wins. 5 more? Christ. You know what? We really need more hull, because we are really running out of room here. We've got some space in the middle. Got some space in the middle. But I definitely need that shaman. I need him. I need the shaman. I'll probably put him here. Because I think I'll be able to reach some of these weapons if I put him there. Okay, he's got a lot of missiles. Mega bomb. Oh, he's dead.
The day is ours.
Never mind.
Home awaits.
Christ. Okay, cool. Oh, and I got a new trinket unlocked. Trusty sidearm. Interesting. Because I got that. Okay, cool. I didn't know you could unlock trinkets through those missions. That's great. Oh, so this is fun. Every 2 battles, you lose you lose 2 coins, but you get a random pilot or something, you know, a random crewman, which is awesome. And you gain power for every crewman, so we can actually get this really high for more deflection, which could be really cool. So I think I might do that. I think I might, and then we'll get our shaman, which is just wild. Oh, hang on, wait. Oh, so he makes crewmen better. The triangles are crewmen. So he actually buffs crewmen. I can't seem to reach. I could reach that guy. I could reach him. God, okay, he's a tricky one, isn't he? He's a tricky guy. You know, I can put him here. Alright, I can put him here. I can put you here, which I'll put there, and I can put him here. Okay, so now we're going to spin around in a circle in a different way around. So, okay, so now... so 30% quicker, huh? So, okay, normally every 9.63 seconds. Now it's every 7.29 seconds. We gain an accuracy... No, sorry, a speed, a radar? Yeah. A speed, a radar, and a lifelink. Sorry, bio round. Okay, so that's awesome. And we'll do that with both of them. And also this guy. Which will gain 4 ammo and a radar. That's sick. Okay, level that. Or we could do another pilot, in which case we just get all of those 3 things constantly. Which I think could be even better. I'm a little sad that we're not getting 30% charging on our weapons, though. I'm sad that I misread that, but he's still pretty damn useful here. Because he is also giving us more bio rounds for existing. And also he's got that time dilation thing, which is wild. I suppose you can't speed him up, has to be a non-crewman. Okay. Cool. Alright, and we do have that fighter wing, potentially. You can buff that. And I guess I'm gonna re-roll.
Deserve the finest gear.
Man, I need more. I need more ship. I really need more ship. I don't want to have to start, like, merging stuff. Because it'll become less effective if I do that. And our ammo is going down, but... I mean, this thing, the fact that it attacks 3 times, we're doing 75 damage every time this fires. So, like, less than 6 seconds. We're doing 75 damage, which is kind of crazy. Provided we hit. But we often do double... We got over 50% chance to crit now. So, yeah, we're doing like 100 damage average per volley. Which is cool. Or like 112 or something. I don't know, maybe my maths is wrong. But, pretty good. So, okay, we cloak straight away. Then a huge volley basically kills them. Then they shoot us with a bunch, but we hit them with the second volley, which healed us a bunch. This is good. This is great. Take that, Eminem. Go home to cry to your mother. Or, you know, Mom Spaghetti. Let's, well, let's build this. Let's get this one. And I know this is going to give us more weight as well, but...
Configuration set.
We'll get more of these. And that will give us more crewmen, which I'm actually surprised we haven't got any more crewmen yet. Because we had that for a little while now, haven't we? And yet, no new crewmen in the pool. Okay, put a little modular hull there. There we go. A little bit of extra health. Could shove another weapon in there, but I think another crewman buffing this would be great. But... Oh, yeah, we do have him. Extra 10% damage. If it's a percentage increase, we may as well just keep putting that on the most, like, dangerous thing, you know? I kind of want him to make these guys do that faster. But I think all the extra buffs we're getting are pretty massive. Now, do I want more crew? Always. So let's get... Do I just want to buff that, actually? Oh yeah, we can press shift to see how it upgrades. If we upgrade it... Oh wow, okay. So, it'll cost us the same. So if we have 2 of these, we'll end up losing 4 every couple of turns. And then we get more crewmen. But, if it's upgraded, you just get additional power for each crewman on the ship, which is pretty great. But I think I want to spam more crewmen, even though we can't fit them anywhere. But I can also start upgrading crewmen, is the thing. So I'm going to do that. And another flight deck. Another flight deck could be good. Might be nice. Just put another one over here. Squeeze them in wherever we can. This is such a mess of a ship. This looks nothing like a ship. The fact that, like, this is ostensibly the front. I say ostensibly the front, and yet, like, all of the flight decks are either pointing backwards or to the side, and our only engine seems to be on the side. Maybe we're broadsiding them. Maybe that's what's happening. This is us unloading a broadside. We're just circling the enemy. That's what I've decided. That's what I've decided. Cool. There's another one of these. I'm gonna get another one of these. I'm just gonna place it on top so we get extra, so we can double the amount of power. Because this could be good actually. 16% chance to deflect projectiles is quite nice. That could be a real lifesaver if we get hit by anything as big as this thing. Ooh, what's this? Tesla coil. Ooh, that's a little scary.
Extra rations for whoever landed that shot.
Okay, there's a lot of fire on our ship right now. Oh, we got him though. We got him. There goes Sammy P. Oh boy, and yeah, we had a lot of fire and radiation and all sorts on us. So what does this do? Acid. This is acid, not radiation. Okay, take 1 damage, but every 2 seconds. So fire is every 1 second you take 1 damage, then one's removed. Acid is every 2 seconds it's 1 damage, right? So half as much damage, but it doesn't remove acid, and it deals 3 times as much damage to armor. So if the enemy has armor, you can just strip it real easy. That's really cool. I like that. It's exciting. Okay, we just teleported a new chemist in. Fantastic. Bigger chance of doing some fire. Sounds nice. Alright, we've got an energized hull over here. Alright, which means I can actually move this, I think. And now we are not broadside. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing anymore. We've got some more ammo types. More damage and stun. Or we've got the heavy hits. Or there's this thing, we can lower the enemy's damage, which we could fit over here. What's this one? That's a little ion drive. Cost us some power, but it'll put up accuracy, not actually speed even more, which isn't a bad idea. So we can keep cloaking. So let's do that. And make sure we have more power, so we have bigger deflection. This stuff is going down real quick. But I'm hoping we can just sort of finish things before any of this matters. I really hope we can finish this before any of this matters. I think I'm going to get rid of the radar dome. Oh, although that puts up crit chance, which is really good actually. And yeah, I'm gonna skip it. We're gonna get rid of it. This I want, and also, okay, I think if we're hit by projectiles, the enemy ship gets stunned. I think it's how that works. Also gives some shields and extra 8% health, which is actually a big increase in our health. So I think actually that is wild. I also want to make sure we get more crewmen. We definitely want more synthesizers so we can get more bullets or whatever we end up running out of. We'll keep an eye on all this so we can see what is actually depleting. But this ship is doing great, I think. I think it is. I think it's doing great. We'll see. That's another rocket thruster, which could actually be great too. Does cost us a bunch of fuel though. We don't really have any. We're going to keep losing it. Then I could have that make fuel. It's just, ugh, it costs 4. But if they all activate straight away, we end up on like none of this. I mean, we'll lose all our debuff resistance, but also we'll end up with like a bunch of extra speed, and yeah, all of our items charge faster, which means all this stuff can shoot quicker. I think that might be something we want. This does gain us power, which I think is useful. And items. So weapons nearby. have a chance to inflict fire as well, so that might start burning too. Ooh. This really doesn't need to be here, does it? There we go. So we've got a little bit more room to maneuver stuff over here. I could even put that down one. Then, no, that can't go back one. But could it go here? Oh, it won't be able to reach everything
I was
from
going
there.
to suggest that.
So I won't get the crit chance on the fire. But I think that's okay. I don't really need this to crit. Because it's there just to try and start some fire, which I don't think it's really doing a very good job of, if I'm honest. If I put that there, I could put this here. And that'll give the extra chance to do flames on these two. Which would be good. Alright. And also, mostly it'll give us more power. Which is great. Cool. Do I want the rocket thruster? Ooh, don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not now, because we really need to conserve fuel for everything. I'm going to let that one slide. This one might be interesting. What is the hacker? That's the hack. Non-crew items, 10% chance, like 4 damage for every hack. Oh, wow. Okay, so they have a bunch of hacks every time they try and shoot us or anything. Anytime any of their items activate, they can just take a bunch of damage. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, but
Full speed ahead.
I think we'd want to stack a lot of that for it to be worthwhile. We really just want our weapons to do as much damage as possible. This is crazy. Look at these, a rust mutant aboard this ship. Bunch of crazy stuff. Oh dear, we are filling up on radiation. They have a lot of armor. I think they've got us here. We are running out of some things. We don't have many. We don't have much ammo left. That was crazy close. Look at that. We almost ran out of ammo. We almost didn't manage it. Oh boy. But hey, we got Frazzlejack. Nice. We'd stunned him for 5 seconds. We're cloaked for 12. Like, there's just so much more time where they couldn't hit us. Amazing. Amazing.
Home draws ever closer.
Alright, let's get more ammo then. And we got another crewman. Alright, it's another one of you. You can buff damage, and you can buff damage of that some more. I was going to put you in there. Crap. So you're making it charge faster, and you guys... You know, tell you what, it's extra 10% damage every 4 seconds. If we look at shift... Okay, it's an extra 15% damage instead of 10. I just put on sticky keys. No, I don't want sticky keys. Go away. And yeah, extra 2 shots per ship, which is the same as having 2 of these on board. So it's not as good. This being upgraded goes from 3 to 5. Which, again, isn't quite as good. Space is better. I can put you over there, though, so I don't necessarily need that there. God, we've got more officers. Let's do that. Do that. And let's do that. So it's not costing us anything extra. I mean, just having more crewmen, we would get, you know, a bunch of extra bonuses. So it's, yeah, I don't know. I think that went well. I think that's good. I think that's giving us, like, the most possible buffs. How about this one? Oh my god, this just doubles. Supply crates just double effectiveness. So having more than one of them is unnecessary. If I upgrade that again, it goes to 3. I can just upgrade these infinitely, and it doesn't matter. They scale perfectly. Usually they don't. Usually stuff doesn't. Do I need more hull? That will make us heavier again, which will slow us down. So let's not do that.
We can do better.
We got another one of these. Okay, that'll time dilate the enemy ship for longer. Just a little bit longer. So having 2 of them is probably better. Signal jammer. Every 4.5 seconds inflict a hack and remove 3 radar from the enemy ship, so I can lower their crit chance. That's pretty cool. Dampener rounds. You get a chance to remove random buffs on the enemy. That's pretty cool. Or if you place it on the ship, you do just gain 3 ammo, which would put up our... Sorry, 6 ammo, which puts up our damage by extra 6%. Which is pretty cool. Oh, and I guess we can put that up there. And yeah, we'll put them up there too.
Well placed.
Thanks. And... I'm surprised we're not getting more crewmen. We're just not doing that many battles. We only need to win one more battle, and we have 2 lives. Am I actually going to win? I don't think I've ever won this before. Hell yeah. Crushing it. But then I think I am actually spending a lot more time considering my options. I usually play pretty fast and loose, because it's just, you know, something I like playing in my downtime. Like when my computer's otherwise busy, you know? But, man, I've got to say, I'm real proud of this ship. It looks stupid as hell. I love it. Let's see. Do I want to give that a go? No. I'm going to lock that in, because I think just putting it on our ship will be great. We do want more crewmen. We obviously want you in here. If you stand behind your boy... Oh, that's not manned right now. Although we can man it here, which is pretty funny. Yeah, if you stand behind your boy... You could buff your boy so that he time dilates more often. That could be kind of huge. Although, you also do 45% chance. Sorry, 45% faster recharge for all these guys. Which might actually be better just to stack them on top of each other. I think I might stack him on top and I'll just throw him in. Yeah, and he just doubles the buffs and only extra 5% lifelink. But if I just place him down randomly, we will also get the benefit of all of these guys giving like extra ammo for people on the ship. So I think, yeah, we'll just stick. I think we'll have him sit on top of another time boy, and then we'll just stick him in randomly, and then we'll see if we can't get some more extras. And then, are we at like max? What's the maximum we can get? Is that full up? Because that seems to be a little higher than this one, the bar, which makes me think that can go higher. But I don't know. This might fill up and not be able to go any higher.
Let's bring our people home.
Yeah, let's. Man, this is crazy. Cool looking ship. I love this weird wonky boy. It's just a big mess. This feels very sci-fi. Okay, we're getting a lot of fire and rads and things. But the damage we do with this cannon is just insane. I also love the destruction effects. We finished. We won. We actually won. We won a run. That's awesome. Let's do endless mode. Let's do endless mode. Screw it. Screw it. I'm going to do another episode of this with a different captain. But for now, let's just go nuts. Let's just keep going with this guy. Let's keep going with this guy. So, you speed them up.
I was going to suggest
Put you over there. You can... Oh, that's that bit of shit. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Because I know that bit of... This bit of hull. These bits of hull, we gain more for just having people placed on top of them. And so the fact that this is overlapping, it means we can make use of these. Oh, also... Okay, so the flight deck's actually just double effectiveness. So this one I can just stack like so. I can just stack these. I can stack all of these. So, fine, I guess. Cool. Okay, this will be the true strike and stuff. I don't know what that does. I really don't know what that does. Should I stack it? Shall I just not bother with it at all? Let's get the ammo in. We're on 58. 58% extra damage on these things. We're doing 30 damage a shot. And we're shooting 3 times. It's 90 damage without getting a crit. And our crit is 60%. Like, that's insane. That is so good. Alright, let's re-roll. Alright, another crewman. He's gonna jump in. Each one of these is like an extra, like, 4. In fact, how much is it?
I cannot obey
That's still
order.
saying the same amount, which is unusual. That's odd. Okay, gain 2 bullets for everyone on the ship, but, like, he's not on the ship now, but that's not gone down. Does that mean that 58 is the maximum? Maybe it is. That does look like it's full, doesn't it? Okay, so maybe just stacking these isn't as useful anymore. Maybe it's not as handy. Although they are giving us better lifelink just by having more of them. Yeah, sure, we're just going to keep cramming people in. Perfect.
The cauldron
Let's go.
Let's hope
Let's see how we do.
boil us alive.
Again, another cool looking ship here. What's this one? Rib cage.
Even we can
Ship
make
hit by
use of the
projectiles 4
shadows.
times. Gain spikes, repair, and a something or other. This one. Rust. Take damage for each rust on the ship.
Ow! They're
So he's
cheating.
taking a bunch of damage from his own rust, just because that battle took a long time. That's pretty dangerous. It's a dangerous tactic.
It's so
Sorry, you
close.
Chew Stew.
I can feel
Sorry.
it.
We dealt more damage, though. God, that's a lot of damage we dealt. He gained some armor, but we restored a bunch of health. Our lifesteal... Our lifesteal is restoring more health than... Oh my god, I just realised. I've been reading lifesteal wrong. The lifesteal isn't a percentage of the damage you do, it's a percentage of your hull when you do it, right? That 10% lifelink. Hang on, who's got lifelink? He does. Hints. See, lifelink restores... It just says it restores health when you deal damage. So I wonder, are we restoring 10% of our health every time we hit someone? That seems bizarre. Because you could just have... If you just shot 10 times, that would restore your health to max health. So it can't be right. It's got to be 10%. But then, is our lifelink higher than 100% now? Is that a thing? I mean, we're getting 40% from that. And then, and a lot of it's from critical hits. And I guess we're just getting over 100% at some point. So over 100% of the damage we're doing is being turned into health. Which is pretty cool. Sure. Alright. I've got another officer. He can go there. We're starting with 14 speed. It's pretty cool. Okay, that's all great. I'm going to do the free reroll. I could get more synthesizers and just have them make us armor. It wouldn't be much. You know, maybe I go fuel. Go with fuel, try and get that up a little. Now, what's this? Spike factory. Okay, it makes spikes. Spikes, pretty sure the enemy takes damage when they hit you. Fire a spike at the enemy ship for 2 damage plus 2% of incoming damage for every spike. Oh, it's if ship is hit by... Okay, so yeah, if you're hit, you then do damage to the enemy. Yeah. So that could be pretty good. That could be pretty great if you really go crazy with it. Where can I put you? Where can I put you? I don't think I can put him anywhere where he can buff anything, so I just have to stack him. Yeah, I just have to stack him right now. Do I want to... I mean, that can stun the enemy ship, which is pretty huge. If that can just shoot quicker and quicker, that is massive. So maybe I do need to keep the chemist on that. So I'm wondering if we just get the chemist, you know, to keep buffing this thing. But yeah, stunning an enemy ship does seem pretty potent, doesn't it? But then this shooting even quicker seems even more potent. Oh, I can't swap these two around because I still want the crit chance. A pain. Alright, you know what? Let's crack on.
This is our moment. Our people count on us.
Okay, ominous Mikkel.
Even we can make use of the shadows.
Hey, he's got 10 wins. Oh wow, he just restored all his health. Oh, he got us! He got us! How on earth did he manage? I don't know how he did that. But he just got 6.1k health back. He just got all of his health back at the end and dumpstered us. Well done, mate. Well done. That was a cool build. I'm not even sure what triggered that.
Moment to rise.
That was very cool. Alright, let's get another guy. You can go there. In fact, I think at this point, because of the bonus speed, like bonus activation speed on all these guys, stacking them up might actually work out better. Because yeah, it's like a third quicker for 50% extra lifelink. I don't know, I think that's fine. Sure, why not? We don't need more shots. That doesn't matter. This thing, lowering enemy damage. Oh yeah, now that's not activated. That's fine. I can put one back over there. Or I can just stack them on top of each other, I suppose. I didn't actually need two of them at all, did I? Cool. You know what? Take aim. Shall I put him... No, I think this is better. I think they get better buffs. Okay, so this is great. Very good flight deck there. Now... I can move you out the way. We are missing out on one crewman standing there, though, now. Which is losing us 1 speed, but that's okay. I think we put this down and lower all enemy damage a little bit. But mostly, this will continue to knock down their radar, so lower their crit chance. So hopefully, fewer surprises. That is another flight deck that has that same bonus we had before. Extra health, I don't think we need it. I think we're good. Let's just move in for the kill again. We even have gold left over, which maybe I shouldn't have kept left over. That seems silly. What do we get? Interest? Do we get interest? We've only got 1 health left though. We are getting so much more health back than... Ooh, although this is a big thing.
The wrong ship is
So,
exploding.
we can pause it. So, what is it? Is it this? For every radiation... Yeah, okay, so there's 3 radiations, so we're losing 8% of our max health. And it lowers the amount of healing we can do. So that's massive, actually. Radiation's very scary. Unfortunately, our guns are scarier. 2 rockets just missed us. Thank God. Sorry, Pepsi. Oh, I just got a couple new items. Tesla coil and a drill bit. Fun. Love that. So we're unlocking stuff as we go. Very cool. Very cool. We got some more crewmen. Alright, more pilot. Do more piloting, please. And another synthesizer. Which I can't really fit anywhere. Should I just shove this in somewhere? Sure. That can be Synthesizer Island. Where all the synthesizers live. Not all of them, there's one up there still. Well placed. I love how you place your synthesizers, Captain. Let's do the hacking thing as well, I guess. Our deflection will start going down, but I think that's okay. We've got another flight deck. So that was max rank,
Sir.
apparently.
Sir, do not show ignorance in front of the crew.
Right. I have a barrage turret we could use, I guess. Do we need that? There we go. There we have its turret now. We have that turret there. It likes to hang out. It's cool. It's just a turret friend we have. It's kind of like the flamethrower. It doesn't really do anything, but it's here. Cool. Alright, what's the plan? Probably just crack on. I mean, I probably should have re-rolled and had a look what else we had, but that's okay. Oh, okay, our hull goes up for every 10 past 10. Interesting. Alright, we're against Think Tank.
This crew will not falter.
And cloaking's really helping us out here. Ooh, they are healing a lot too, though.
Guns run silent.
Ooh. Okay, their ammo is holding out more, but their hull did not.
The day is ours.
We actually managed to run out of ammo there.
Awaits.
Okay, we got him. We got him. 20 runs in a 20 wins in a single run. We're on 17. Oh man, I hope we get it. Could get more gun. And we got another one of you, huh? Alright, let's start buffing that some more. Also, I did want more fuel, but actually I think we need more bullets. I need this to be as close to positive as possible, especially if I'm going to buff that now. So that's doing 9 damage a second, 16 damage a second. Very cool. What's this one? Oh, extra resistance to acid and rust. That's quite nice. I mean, a janitor gives us more acid resistance as well. Alright.
I was going to suggest that.
Good. This is the... No, we're not going to make that a janitorial area. Modular hull, that'll give us a little bit extra something or other. Removes debuffs from the ship, which is nice. And we gain some rust resistance and stuff. But yeah, it also gives us another one of these. Plating, so projectile resistance. So we'll take less damage from projectiles. That's pretty cool. Now what else? We can literally level up our tri-cannon. Nice. Nice. Damn, that's good. Also, that puts up it's +1 damage and extra true strike chance, whatever that means. So yeah, I guess I could put that on that, but just to, you know, little extra. There's also this fighter cockpit, which is kind of like the flight deck, but this does like repair and things, whereas this one is more combat oriented, which is kind of cool. I guess I'll no, I don't know.
Cauldron calls.
I don't think we need it.
Let's hope she doesn't boil us alive.
Maybe we do, maybe we don't. This is a very piddly little ship. Everything is really high level though,
We can make use of
which
the
is
shadows.
interesting. So I think they've tried to avoid... Wow, they're cloaking a lot very quickly. I think they're trying to avoid...
If only you
Ooh,
would
we're
join
out of
our
ammo.
cause.
He's got us. I think he's got us. We need a lucky hit. Yeah, they got us. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. He got us. He got us, guys. He got us. Amazing, amazing amount. Actually, we were cloaked more than him. Really? Was I mistaking him being stunned a bunch for being cloaked? In which case, I feel like we definitely should have killed him. He was healing quickly, though. Yeah, 5.5k health restored. We only restored 2k. Man. I'm really happy with how we did, though. We crushed it. Oh, man. Hell yeah. And then, yeah, just your little piddly remains come back. So there's a couple of the characters. There's a mortar master here. So, yeah, he's got these big artillery guns, which is pretty cool. So there's that guy. Oh, there's this guy who
work. I'll tune her up myself.
he's all like tinkering and there's like rust and stuff. He's a forger. So when we saw that guy was just filling his ship with rust, I think that was one of these. That was one of these guys. There's loads of junk on their ship. So kind of cool.
Flash the
You know, I do love the
house.
different
It's
different
showtime.
varieties. I think we'll be yeah, I think we'll go with the mortar though. I think we'll go with the mortar for the next one. But yeah, we're going to play another episode of this. I mean, I hope it goes as well as the first one. I'm really surprised we did as well as we did, because usually I get to about, I don't know, like the 7th fight and then I die, which isn't great when you have 5 lives. So anyway, yeah, cool. Go click on the link below. Go give this a wish list. Try out the demo. The demo is available now. You know, so there's no excuse. Cool. Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.